Hello, everyone. Thank you for your patience, air signs. These messages are going to be collective and general, and as well as timeless. So receive only what resonates, release anything that does not. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain. I hope everyone has a happy and beautiful and magical and safe day and evening. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so for my Libra, Geminis, and Aquarius viewers watching, highest and best messages. Wow, starting out, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? Powerful energy with the Three of Pentacles. That's about collaboration as well as contracts. With the Three of Pentacles, that can also be collaboration with spirit here. Let's see what else we have. The Six of Swords, moving forward. Okay, so some sort of project here moving forward for you. Okay, the Six of Swords is kind of moving forward to calmer waters as well. And then we have the Two of Swords. So it looks like you could be kind of at a place of indecision with this Two of Swords energy. Kind of trying to decide how you feel about a certain situation, perhaps, or a decision here that you're unsure of at this time. I think you want to definitely move forward here. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles further here. Beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So you're focused on your happiness right now, air signs. With this Nine of Pentacles energy, this is where you really appreciate all that you have and all that you've created. You see those flowers are growing. She has a beautiful little bird in her hand. It's like whatever you've been nurturing really has taken root, has taken form here with the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm seeing as well, there is that fence behind her. So you've been pretty strong in your boundaries here. So if you have been working with a collaboration or group, you've been very honest, you've been very clear about your boundaries here. For some of you too, you've been working with an ancestor, okay, a grandmother spirit perhaps, who wants the best for you and is with you and guiding you. Beautiful. Clarify the Six of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, okay? So if you were dealing with people that were just petty, starting arguments, just trying to keep you stuck, you see there's a butterfly there in a jar of glass, and it looks like a muffin or some type of pastry or baked good with 5 swords in it, almost like a pincushion. So I feel like, you know, there could have been some sort of group or energy that was really holding you back, keeping you frustrated, that you're freeing yourself from here. There's definitely a liberation energy coming through. Let's see, let's clarify the Two of Swords. Queen of Cups, beautiful energy. I feel like you have your direction, okay? With the Two of Swords, I'm not sure you know how to, you have your direction, but with the Two of Swords, you're not quite sure how to think or feel about it here. Because you see how she's wearing, there's like those 2 different masks. So make sure that you're being very honest with yourself about the direction that you want to move in, that you are diving deep into your heart space and into your emotions, because I just feel there's this sense of adventure coming through for you, air signs, okay? You have a grandmother spirit with you. You also have, it looks like the animals that are sticking out to me. You have a bird, you have a butterfly, you have, it looks like a crow or a raven here that's carrying her over these waters, moving forward. But really listen to the energy that you feel within you, okay, and the energies that you feel around you with the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is quite accurate in what she receives, okay? And here she's on a ship and she's crossing that water, okay? And then Two of Wands. Okay. I feel like there's somebody who's expecting you to show up here with this Two of Wands. Okay. Someone who's been preparing for you to show up. Interesting. So we have the Six of Swords, we have You know, with this Queen of Cups energy, it looks like a traveling energy. She's on a boat or a ship. And this Two of Wands energy, there's water as well. There's a lot of emotion here. So make sure that you are embracing your emotions and that you're not trying to kind of keep them stuck. Okay, like there's that butterfly in the jar, that you're honoring your emotions, you're honoring your intuition and your happiness with this Nine of Pentacles, as well as your freedom, because there's a lot of liberation coming through here as well. And if you're, you know, in a situation, or let's say we have Pentacles, maybe there is a group that you were collaborating with that you no longer resonate with for some of you, or maybe you're around a group that you don't necessarily trust. With the Two of Swords, you know, that's also a card of going in and listening to your intuition as to how to proceed forward. Okay, what else about this Two of Wands for air signs? The Emperor energy. Wow. Okay, the Emperor energy and the King of Pentacles. So truly stepping into your power here. I'm getting for some of you, you might have been not necessarily a follower here, but you kind of just went along with the group, or you just went along with what everybody else wanted. But now I feel you stepping into greater leadership here. Definitely stepping into greater leadership for your future. You've got that beautiful King of Pentacles energy and the Emperor energy. For some of you, there is someone who has leveled up here, okay? And then now they're expecting you to show up because they've shifted their energy. Interesting. What else is most important for air signs to know at this time? Six of Cups. Okay. Don't allow the past to hold you back here. Okay. Because with the Six of Cups energy, it can be an energy of nostalgia, but what's coming through here kind of is old stories. Okay. Or stagnant emotions and feelings that I feel like you are releasing here at this time too. There might be friends or soulmates that are thinking about you at this time, air signs, okay, or dreaming about you. Yes, we have the Two of Cups. So there is a focus here on two energies coming together when it comes to the air signs. With this beautiful Two of Cups, I love this. You know, they're in that beautiful union. You see that her cup is behind his back and his cup is behind her back, and that they're quite intimate with each other in the respect of, it looks like they're transparent. They don't have anything that is coming between them. Okay, that these two energies are coming together in a beautiful union. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Okay, this is a card of victory and success here. Again, I do feel like someone is probably, we're not in the love portion yet, but I do feel like somebody is definitely thinking about you and wanting to get together here. You might have recently posted some sort of achievement, okay, or perhaps you posted some pictures, or there's something that was out there that they saw, and now they're thinking of you and wanting to connect with you. Even reflecting on the past and the connection that you shared. And for those of you that already have a connection with someone here, I feel like they're really proud of you. Your partner's very proud of you. They might be a little stuck in the past with something, you know, stuck in their mind, or holding on to some emotions from the past. But I do feel like they're very proud of you with the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. What else for air signs? Look at Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you watching this, you are either moving towards somebody that you're going to be leveling up in energy and in a connection with. And for others of you, you know, this is your partner that you're married to, or your long-term partner here. What's beautiful is she's opening up this box, and there's that pentacle, there's that beautiful harvest that she has focused on creating in the background. There are the mountains, you know, the obstacles that she's overcome and the wisdom that she's gained. And you look at this, you know, beautiful couple, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Look where his pentacle is. Okay, and again, he has the mountains too. So I feel like if you are in a relationship and you're quite happy with it, there's this beautiful recognition, there's this beautiful balanced vibrational energy coming through with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a sense of sharing as well. You know, being a bit more vulnerable, opening up and sharing, both bringing your value to the table. What other messages are important for air signs at this time? The Queen of Wands, okay, tapping into your own personal power here. For some of you, especially with all this emotion, these cups coming through, and this expression with the Queen of Wands energy, you know, she's sitting and meditating and kind of focusing her fire. She's focusing her attention, focusing on what she wants to create in this world, focusing on where her power is, okay? So I feel like that could be something that's quite important to you, is to ground and focus your fire, focus your power, focus your intention. I'm hearing focus your vibration as well for your manifestations. Focus on your magic, the magic that is you, the magic that is within you. Okay. Highest and best messages for air signs. Okay, we have the Three of Swords here, but this Three of Swords is interesting. There's someone and these swords are piercing, it looks like a book, okay? And there's all these letters coming out here, almost flying away like birds. And what I'm hearing is know yourself, air signs, okay? Know yourself as you are now, or as you are evolving, not the past self. You know, love the past self, but I just feel like make sure those old stories are not holding you back. Some of you are afraid to step into your power, okay? And that's something that you're learning to overcome. Some of you are manifesting by writing here. Maybe there is, you know, a burning ceremony that you'd like to do safely to release old energy. Some of you perhaps want to communicate with your ancestors, so you are, you know, writing letters to your ancestors. That could be something else, kind of sharing everything that you want to share here, or requesting assistance. Highest and best messages for air signs. King of Cups. Okay, look at all of these. Wow. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. There's just this leveling up energy, and I think there's this greater harmony, especially if you have a lot of couples around you as well. Some of you could be traveling and going to some sort of like spiritual retreat, but there's this balanced energy of the couples around you, okay? Or being on the same page with your partner or your partner in the future here, with your emotions, okay, with your intentions, and also with your value and what you're building towards your future here, as well as, you know, your morals, your self-care, and taking care of, you know, yourselves as well. This partnering energy is beautiful, air signs. And for those of you, you know, that are single but would like to call someone in, you know, again, asking for assistance with your, not just someone, but calling in your vibrational match, ask for assistance from your ancestors, your guides. Okay, what other messages for air signs? Highest and best messages for air signs. Yeah, there's a lot of healing coming through here. It's really beautiful. We have the Five of Cups, which is kind of, you know, disappointment, and then we have Temperance. focusing on a very gentle flow, okay? Focusing on balance and harmony, balancing out your energy, okay? I feel like a lot of you are emotionally and spiritually evolving within, and sometimes that will bring up this Five of Cups energy, okay? Sometimes there will be some things, some, you know, denser energies to clear out, or right now if you're moving through a particularly challenging time or shadow work at this time, this is you on the other side of the shadow work, okay? Very much embracing the moment and proud of who you are and noticing how things are so beautiful around you here. Some of you could be healers as well, you know, energy healers, or just kind of have that beautiful presence. And if someone didn't, you know, someone rejected you or didn't treat you fairly here, I feel like they are, they're in their mind about it here. They're very disappointed in themselves, where you have this beautiful, beautiful freedom. What are the messages important for the air sign? Awakening. This is powerful. We have the awakening card coming through. This is the judgment card in this deck. So she's like leaving a past self kind of behind here. The other energy again is like you might have a very strong angelic energy, air signs. That when anyone's going through a hard time, they think about you or they come to you, or you know, you bring them strength. But I feel like you have a really important role, and that's one, you know, to be aligned with your happiness, be aligned with your knowing yourself, okay? But I also feel like soon here with this awakening card, whatever your expertise is, whatever that is for you, other people are going to need you, okay? They're going to need you in your expertise with your skill set. They're going to need you in your power here with this awakening card, especially those who are awakening, you know, for the first time. Ooh, that one popped right out. Yeah, transforming. Especially with all these paradigm shifts that are happening. Okay. There's the death card. So there's a huge transformation happening. And you're either feeling it within you or you've already moved on the other side of it and you're helping other people move through this awakening or through this transformation. But, you know, you've really acquired the wisdom to be able to assist others, and you've walked your path here. And you honor those cycles, and you understand a little bit more about the cycles and the flow of how awakening happens. For some of you, we have the Page of Wands. You know, there could be a new healing path that you're exploring here. The other message that is coming through is you could be helping someone younger than you as well. If you have children, it could be your children that you're assisting. I just feel, yeah, wow. I just feel you choosing to step into your full power for whatever that is for you. If it's your spiritual power, if it's your calling, if it's your magic, whatever that is here, because I just can't not look at those wings there. The wingspan is so brilliant. And I feel like some of you have been waiting for this time, okay? Or you've been preparing for this. Clarify the death card. The moon. Okay. Yeah, this has to do with the cycles and the rhythms, okay? This is very much a feminine nature where, you know, we have these different rhythms within our lives and we honor our cycles and our rhythms within ourselves. And with the moon card here, you know, some of you again could be manifesting with the lunar energies, okay? And you know that by the time you get to a full moon, the energy is the most full. The new moon is when you plant the seeds, because that's when the cycle is just beginning. So really honoring, even, you know, watching this, if you're a masculine, honoring your internal cycles here is really incredibly powerful for you. And be very gentle with yourself and protect your energy through this process, because I think you're going to feel quite, it's liberating, but it's also, it feels somewhat vulnerable as well. And again, we have the 10 of Pentacles energy, the ancestor energy coming through. That was underneath the 3 of Swords. So this is, again, especially if there's something that's outside of your control, asking for assistance from your ancestors. Okay, is something that's really powerful. You know, your ancestors are the highest resonance and light. I feel like that's something that's pretty powerful here, air signs. Many of you are healing. You're creating a legacy here, and you're healing. You're doing this healing work, right? And you're clearing energy. Many people are, you know, of their bloodline, or, you know, those cycles, those patterns that are unhealthy, or, you know, those conversations that, you know, were important to have, like, but maybe within your family, you know, that was something you kept to yourself. Like, you're just breaking out of the mold here in a very powerful way. Some of you, it's writing. You know, you're going to be writing and expressing your truth. But there's a lot of love and support here for you. And I feel like your family is very supportive of you. And like I said, you know, even if you feel like your family that is surrounding you isn't incredibly supportive, you know, call upon your ancestors of the highest resonance, or your, you know, your spiritual family here. But you're the bold one. You are the bold one. You are the one who is brave, okay, and breaks the mold. Yeah. With the Tower card here, you've been through so much change, okay? And again, you could, with the Moon card as well, be feeling the eclipse energies strongly. You could also be feeling the just the energies of the world and everything that's happening, and how the old foundations are crumbling, okay? But if you see, these foundations aren't very well set, are they? Right? So the Tower does bring about change, but I feel like it's change that you have felt coming for a while. Clarify this Tower for air signs. Yeah, we have justice. It's karma balancing out here. Libra energy. You could be the one bringing the Tower as well. For some of you, there's been a lot of change or arguments in your home, making sure that you're cleansing and clearing and balancing the energy within your energetic space in your home. Yeah, you're preparing for a brand new beginning here. There's the Phoenix in her hand, okay, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you watching too, you might be some form of an advocate for others who are going through, you know, a lot of change here. Look at that, Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups. What a powerful change. What a beautiful shift. You're the light. You're the light, air signs, moving forward here. You know, if there's something unjust or unbalanced, I feel like that's crumbling with that Tower card. 10 of Cups is that complete fulfillment. You know, some of you too might be inspired, or you're planning on moving, right? Or going on a vacation, or called to go to a certain location. Because if you see, she's leading him there, and there's the sun, and there's a home over there as well. Again, much of this could have to do with your ascension and your awakening. But notice on this path, it's not like all the 10 of Cups are right there with her presently. As she walks her path of happiness, her 10 of Cups path, the cups appear. So keep aligning with what inspires you, what lights you up, what brings you excitement and happiness and joy, and what is very clear, because I feel like the sun is lighting your path here. Okay, let's go ahead and look into the love energies, although some of them have already come out. We definitely have couples here. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow and steady wins the race. There's a man, and he's got a key hanging from his neck. He has a key necklace, and he's leading his horse across water. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody here who is, wow, who's having some form of a breakthrough to move forward in a very empowering way with the Knight of Pentacles energy. This could be towards you, because we did have that energy like that was expecting you, okay? Or perhaps some of you are expecting, but this Knight of Pentacles, the horse is probably representing the instincts, right? Or the pace at which this person is moving through. And horses, sometimes when they walk through water, it's fearful for them. So they might take a huge leap over it, or, they might avoid it completely. They might run through it. But there's just this slow and steady making my way, through this water, leading this horse through this water. So I feel like with each step, this Knight here of Pentacles is gaining confidence. Okay. Moving through any sort of emotional waters, or moving through, pretty much bridging a gap or a distance here. Then we have the Ace of Swords, which speaks of wisdom, a breakthrough, a very clear beginning. Okay. So you could have sensed this beginning coming in here for some of you. Love messages for air signs, highest and best messages. Yeah, look at that, 4 of Wands. Some of you, you're definitely moving towards, or someone's moving towards a relationship with you, or a greater foundation or celebration, okay? This could be around your birthday or a holiday. It doesn't have to be. Here it's like her wish fulfillment. There's her cake and her candles. This is your manifestation. This is what you've been calling in. If you're single and you're calling in a partner at this time, or you'd like to call in a high vibrational match here, make sure that you're very clear about what you desire, because it looks like your wish fulfillment is coming in here. But understand too that it kind of needs to develop along its journey before it reaches you. That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles. I like the Knight of Pentacles energy as well, because it's somebody in their integrity. Okay, always use your discernment, right? But it's somebody who's working through their fears. It's somebody who's putting in the work, going the distance. Even think about if this man here was working with a horse. Think about how people are afraid of horses, or how they respond. Horses basically will mirror your energy right back to you. They're incredible teachers. And so, there's also a gentleness and understanding and compassion with the way that this man is leading this horse here. So I feel like this Knight is also learning about love and learning about a lot about themselves on this journey. And is somebody, who has patience, takes their time. Wow, bottom of the deck, we have strength. Okay, beautiful. The strength card is about overcoming, your toxic traits. It's about not being too spontaneous, or rushing ahead, or listening to your ego. This is somebody who, again, this energy is very slow and steady, and showing up. This energy is continuously showing up. Beautiful. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Magician. So I was like, be very clear. Be careful what you wish for. Be very clear about what you desire, okay? Know, again, that you can make your adjustments, and you can shift and change things a little bit when it comes to your manifestations. Like, let's say something shows up, but you would like to, you express your appreciation, but you would also like to maybe tweak it a little bit or make some changes, and then you put that request out there. But it's becoming very clear to you of how powerful you are with your focused energy, with your focused mind. And it's incredible too, because you've got the Ace of Swords and you have the tree energy, which speaks of growing, right? Growing and evolving. And then you have the Magician energy, which speaks of alchemy. Okay, so some of you are really learning and seeing too the proof of your manifestations. Always high vibrational, right? Because that's the results then that you will get. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. This is beautiful energy. Some of you, I don't know. Yeah. We have the Hanged One, okay, which this is it upside down, right? But this is a different perspective. This is why I feel like there are going to be decisions that you make and your tastes or your desires might shift and change, and that's okay. Like, you have absolutely every right to change your mind on your journey. I don't care how far you are on your journey or in your relationship. You're going to notice there's a lot of shifts happening within relationships right now, with those that choose to ascend and those that choose to evolve and grow, and those that choose not to. Okay, so with this energy coming through, it's like you're getting these different perspectives, and maybe what you started off wanting, it's going to shift and change a little bit here. Some of you might have felt too that you've made too many sacrifices in your relationship, and that's something that you would like balanced out. Okay, or now you're like, okay, now it's my time. Now I've supported you, especially those of you who've been married. If there has been an imbalance in the support or the effort put forth, I feel like that's going to be shifting and changing here. It's like it's time for my wish fulfillment. Some of you too, that if you're single and you are wanting to attract in, an ideal partner, I feel like it's somebody, because there's just this very youthful appearance here. So I do feel like, one, your energy is going to be shifting in a way that, you're going to be looking and feeling more youthful because you're doing what you love, and you're also going to be integrating in more light here. But there's also this sense of some of you may be manifested or created, I don't know, maybe created this person that you're calling in when you were younger, okay? Maybe this was a birthday wish come true. But there's this rejuvenation energy, no matter, if you're, older, well above 50s or anything like that. Like, this is just saying that there's this joyful energy that's coming in. There's this shift that when you align with your happiness, and some of you, it's like you're establishing this foundation, and it brings you such joy because it was a milestone, or it was something, a goal that you truly wanted to establish here. Maybe it's the next level in your relationship, okay? For those of you that are dating and very aligned with your partner, maybe that's what it is this leveling up in your relationship. And it brings you a lot of joy. Maybe for some of you, your partner, this is so interesting, this is coming through, they understand love languages now, and now they're bringing that forward. The Hanged One energy is a card of changing your perspective, of releasing something. Yes, that's the interpretation in this tarot deck. It just feels like the tides are turning for you in a beautiful way, air signs. Any other messages when it comes to love and relationships for air signs? Mm-hmm. Wow. Talk about, yep. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. So, for those of you that have gone through something that was, it could have been some form of heartbreak or something like that. This is, if you're just joining now, there's a grandmother spirit that's here that wants to bring in happiness, okay? And truly is honoring you on your journey, okay? And supporting you, whether she is in, she's on earth or she's in the spirit world. But there is that energy here. And I feel like with this Three of Swords, you're freeing yourself from something that was painful, something that was maybe a stagnant energy in your life or that you felt within your own energy field. And you're embracing your happiness here. Again, there's that Wheel of Fortune. There's that forward momentum, okay? And then we have the King of Swords energy with the clear direction. He has a star there on his chest, it looks like. I just feel and sense there's a balancing happening out here, okay? There's a balancing happening out here. We have the High Priestess energy, so definitely lean into your intuition. Oh, that's powerful, Amber. Lean into your intuition here with the High Priestess, because you have, that yin yang energy balance. I just feel like in relationships overall, karma being balanced. Some of you, if you were dealing, like you were in a third party situation, because we do have the Three of Swords coming out quite a bit, although this deck has 2 Three of Swords and 2 Ten of Swords, with different interpretations that are actually quite empowering, especially like this one, Three of Swords, like, she's had this happiness, she's had this dream, she's had this beautiful, bird or song, or passion within her that she hasn't been able to free, and now she's freeing it, now she's releasing it. So I just feel like it's your time. It's your time, to pursue your dream. It's your time to embrace your happiness. And however this unfolds, for those of you, if you're separating, if you're getting together with somebody, or you're just on your journey, focusing on, your own personal power, your own kind of calling here. I'm even getting like Pleiadian energy coming through. There's so much coming through here, air signs. Like, you're connecting in with some very powerful energies within this universe. And all the awakening that you have done is also going to assist someone else here in your life, or, just even your examples. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing such changes happening in relationships here. The Wheel of Fortune, though, again, karma balancing, things moving forward. And the High Priestess energy here, too, is about learning to listen. Okay? It's about being quiet. And when I say learning to listen, I mean listening to yourself, listening to your intuition. Okay? Listening to the earth, listening to those higher frequency energies with the High Priestess, observing, and knowing when to share information and when to also keep that to yourself. Any other messages for the air signs? Highest and best. Yeah, 9 of Wands. With this 9 of Wands energy, that's the energy of not giving up, but it's also an energy of kind of the wounded warrior here. And for some of you, again, there could have been some sort of wound within you, some energy or emotional wound that you're addressing, okay? And I feel like when you address that, however you address that, whether that's with a therapist, there's all different forms of therapy, from talk therapy to equine therapy, many different forms of therapy here, or even it's just you sitting with and acknowledging and releasing this energy. I feel like it's going to free up your energy in a beautiful way. Also, if so many of you, like, especially being air signs, you've got that genius energy and you're working on this and this and this and this in your mind. Make sure you're grounding your energy, you're prioritizing, you're not taking on too much at this time, because I see, we have the beautiful 4 of Wands, right? And with this 9 of Wands, I feel like the 9 of Wands is you have all these projects or all these maybe different directions you could go in, but just being very clear or prioritizing what it is that's important for you to align right now and align with right now. Okay. All right. Highest and best messages for my air signs. The Fool. Yeah, look at that rejuvenating energy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You know, and that is ascension, and that is, you know, part of awakening, and that is part of healing, is that, oh, we go through those moments of just feeling so heavy and so, you know, dense, and then we sit with it and we clear it, and then boom, fresh energy, new beginning. And I felt this adventurous energy with the ships coming through here, with, you know, the Fool energy, these old paradigms kind of clearing here, but you're freeing yourself in such a beautiful way. And you have this confidence, okay? You have this confidence because of the journey that you've been on, because, you know, of everything that you've moved through. I just feel like some of you, you know, you've really become an expert in certain areas, and you're going to help others here. But this Fool card is so freeing, okay? So freeing, so beautiful. And you have your head up towards the sun, okay? You're ready for a new beginning, fresh energy. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. Understand that things are working out for you, okay? Even if, like, some of you, like, again, it's not going to be all of you, and this is collective, so receive only what resonates, release anything that doesn't. But if you're ending a relationship, or you're divorcing, or, you know, these are significant changes. It's like that new beginning is just around the corner. You have this new beginning. You have I'm seeing, like, literally a shift from shadow work, like, into the light. Like, you're doing your shadow work, you're integrating. You're like the phoenix rising here too, okay? And those of you that are going through divorce, you'll know watching this, right? I'm not saying that's what's coming up. I'm not saying that at all. In fact, you're discovering more and more your power and your ability to create your reality, and your ability to navigate, you know, the world in a way that honors you and honors what you believe in. And you're finding ways, again, to focus your energy on what's most important for you, okay? Of what brings you happiness, of what feels lighter here. And in relationships, karma is balancing. Like I said, if you put in a lot of time, energy, and effort into your relationship, and your person didn't, you know, there's going to be a shift there. It feels like they're going to get called out in some way or form by spirit. Or, you know, if those of you left a third party or a painful situation, you keep moving forward on your path of happiness and healing, and before you know it, you're aligned with your vibrational match. You know, your higher self here is very much guiding you, watching over you as well. So make sure to stay connected in with your higher self. Yeah. I have this 8 of Pentacles energy, which is about putting in the work. It's about that grounded work as well. So for some of you, again, if you're feeling very ungrounded, or your energy is all over the place, we are most powerful when we are grounded and present, and we can focus our energy. And when it comes to our manifestations, our magic, just our focused intention, our emotion behind it is very important as well. Okay. But with this 8 of Pentacles energy, what it speaks to me of is laying a foundation. Okay. Because there you see that man is laying that foundation there, but also doing work with your hands. So being able to mindfully connect. Like, sometimes, you know, water is a conduit for spirit, but I find sometimes when I'm doing the dishes, that's when I receive a lot of messages. But there's this sense of doing work with your hands that's very grounded and intentional. Like, I'm seeing someone molding clay, or maybe you just have a passion for creating things with your hands. Maybe some of you make products, something like that. But that's going to be very grounding for you, but also make sure that when you are creating, that you're focusing your attention or your love into that, because that's also going to be quite powerful for you. With that 8 of Pentacles. What else is important for us to know with this 8 of Pentacles? The Lovers in reverse. Okay. So making sure that, especially for those of you that want a relationship for the long term, that you're doing that foundation work, right? That you know yourself, you're honoring yourself and loving yourself through that process. But also with Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers is making sure that, you do have a partner that wants to put in the work, that wants to put in the effort. Some of you might feel too that your partner right now is just focused on work and not your relationship. And that could be something that you feel is kind of frustrating for some of you. But take the time, build the foundation is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Seven of Pentacles as well. If this is you in a relationship, you're both working really well together. The Seven and the Eight of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is also looking at what you have created. Look, she's baking. It looks like she's baking bread there, right? Some of you, you want to put your intention, your love, your magic into what you're creating as far as baking. But the Seven of Pentacles is also looking at what you've created, maybe making some changes, focusing on, maybe you're improving what you're working on, or you're looking at where you're investing your energy, your time. I feel like you are working quite, diligently here. And then we've also got the Two of Pentacles energy, which is that balance. The other message coming through that's very clear is having that work-life balance is going to be really important at this time. Okay. And doing what is fulfilling for you with that Ace of Cups. Because when you do what you love, or you work in a way that you love, you bring your magic, you bring your intention, you bring your manifestations forward, okay, into what you're doing, into very practical. We build this momentum with this Ace of Cups. And I'm seeing so many of you with that heart space energy, clearing and embracing your happiness and like surrendering to, your happiness here. Surrendering to receiving love too, of the highest forms. All right. Yeah, planting those seeds in faith with the Page of Pentacles. Everything here is about your intention. Where's your mind? Where's your heart? Where's your energy at, air signs? Because that is, here this Page of Pentacles is even holding a key. Think about the seeds that you're planting and in the intention that you're putting in here, and never underestimate when you plant seeds in faith and you nurture them, how they can grow. And for some of you too, again, we did have you assisting, if you have children, assisting your children. But some of you too, you've been wanting to call in this new beginning, and it's going to be here with this Page of Pentacles. You could be receiving gifts also showing up in many different forms, especially from the universe, okay, or from nature. We did have so many different animals coming through here for you as well. But if you look, this Page of Pentacles, he's planting that seed, and then there's a knight on a horse coming up, and he doesn't even realize it because he's so focused on what he's doing. So your focused attention is going to be so important. And look at that, the sun, the path forward. I don't know if you can see through that sun there, but there's a path, a very straightforward path. Your clarity, even if some of you, like, you have a dream, you have something you're building towards, and you have two jobs, you're balancing that out here with the Two of Pentacles, okay? you're finding, you know, your balance and kind of enjoying the dance here with the Two of Pentacles. But that Sun card speaks of illumination, happiness, lightness, joy. Yeah. Yeah, some of you, when it comes to finances and things, you know, you're planning on saving. You're saving for your future. You're saving for something significant here with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Wands. Beautiful. There's again, so many adventures. Okay. There's a lot of adventure, love. There's a lot of beautiful couples around you or beautiful relationships here. Shifts happening in ways that benefit all. So become comfortable with the process and the cycles in your own internal rhythms. Become comfortable with the new beginnings. You know, you can look at the moon cycles and how energy fluctuates throughout the journey of the lunar cycle, or even look at the journey of the tarot and how, you know, everything kind of transforms and moves forward and shifts here. But there's a sense of becoming comfortable with change because there is change on the horizon. I feel it's happy change. You know, you manifest what you want. But again, I feel like you'll be making these shifts and these adjustments, and you're gonna feel either your influence, your own personal power growing here and being very effective. And you're going to, like, the more you also practice and work with like your intuitive gifts and abilities, I feel like you're going to be able to bring them into your practical day to day. And that's also going to make life quite magical for you as well. Embracing more of the feminine energy, which is the energy of receiving and not having to put forth so much effort all the time here, and making sure that you're balancing out work and play. If you're doing shadow work, make sure that you come out of that shadow and you embrace lightness as well, that you celebrate yourself every step of the way, because you are going through a doorway here with this Four of Pentacles. You are going through these significant changes. And with the Three of Wands, it's like your ships are coming in, your manifestations are coming in, your assistance is coming in here. What you've asked for, you know, you are receiving. I'm hearing, so be bold enough to ask. Okay. And remember, if you receive, whether it's a job or anything else, rejection or delays, that's protection or that's redirection. And for those of you that are going through a separation, you know, or something like that, that's a redirection for both of your souls to go on your authentic paths. And keep in mind, everybody has free will. So they choose, you know, to navigate their life how they choose to navigate. That's not something that can be overruled. Yeah. Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yes, you have some passionate energy coming in here. You have some adventures. So I hope that you are ready for this, because there are a lot of adventures. There's a lot of fresh new energy coming in. And remember, again, when we integrate in more light, then the density energy either has to transmute within us, and that's a bit of a process to integrate that, or, you know, it clears out. So, you know, it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, as we know, but know whenever you're going through, you know, that shadow period, or you feel you're that seed that's been planted, that you are growing, that you are evolving, and to embrace the love and support that's around you, that you're not here on this journey by yourself. Some of you, you know, again, ancestor energy coming through so strong, family, supportive family coming through very strong. If you know, you're moving through a divorce or separation, your friends, I feel like, are really there for you right now. A grandmother energy coming through. Okay, let's get some Halloween oracles for the air signs, highest and best messages. Eternal love Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Okay? What's meant to be will be here. But again, this speaks of some of you crave a love that is so deep that it is eternal, right? You crave that love with spirit. You crave that love with yourself. And that eternal love is here, okay, in many ways. And this also speaks of, again, loved ones on the other side. And if you're watching this and, you know, your partner is on the other side, I feel like they're going to be making an effort to reach out to you, connect with you, for whoever that may resonate for. That, you know, separation, distance really is an illusion, that we have this beautiful connection. We have this connection with the earth. We have this connection with source. You know, there's certain people, you know, family members, soulmates, vibrational matches, even our pets, okay, that are on the other side. You know, we have this incredible love, and that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, beautiful. We also have the skeleton energy of strength coming through. This is spirit congratulating you for your strength, okay? Because there are a lot of mountains and there are a lot of obstacles here. And all of these live readings, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, we haven't been live for a long time. We're just all catching up and honoring our journeys right now, right? Honoring the direction that we're moving in. It also speaks about embracing your strengths, okay? Embrace your strengths at this time. Really honor them. And honor those that also honor you, right? Those who show up for you. Change. Yep, we have the mummy card coming through. Change. Change is here, okay? Change is here. Change. There's a lot shifting here for you. Even past life energies, you know, or cycles or karma clearing here in a very powerful way. But change is inevitable, right? Change is a constant in our lives. And it's beautiful. It absolutely is beautiful. So I hope that you are taking the time to honor yourselves, honor your journey, honor your strength, honor your love, okay? And with that change card here, I don't know, I feel excitement, and I felt it today. I was just feeling this momentum, this flow, this excitement. Any other messages here for the air signs? Thank you all for being here, for watching. Authenticity, yeah? Yep. Wow. Oh my gosh. And I know, you know, I know many air signs as well, and you'll probably watch this eventually here, but this is you honoring your authenticity and not afraid to be 100% who you are, not afraid to embrace your power. No one defines you, okay? No one defines you. So this authenticity is a very powerful card, especially coming out underneath strength. Is that a lot of your strength is your authenticity, is your uniqueness, but you also have this oneness and this connection with source energy, which also brings you such great strength. Your connection with your ancestors, you know, your spirit guides at the highest light, brings you this powerful strength. And protection as well, because it says invisibility with authenticity, that protection, that light. There's that light coming down here. Some of you, to protect your energy, you know, you might feel called to do that at this time, or, you know, whenever you feel that. Some of you, it's like you might want to put on that like beautiful, maybe it's a white cloak, or maybe it's a, you know, a golden energy bubble around you. Because when you shine and when you're authentic, you know, not everybody's gonna embrace that or celebrate that, right? But that doesn't matter. It matters what you think and how you feel about yourself and how you celebrate yourself. Wow. Ooh, I have goosebumps and it feels so good. You have Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. So keep your ears open. Keep your clairabilities open, because with change and fortune meets opportunity, wow. I just have to kind of soak this energy in for a minute. You know, we already have your power growing. We have your manifestations coming forward. But for some of you, you know, you could be at a party, or you could be meditating. You could be in a spiritual group. You could be, I don't know if it's a specific, it could be at home in a sacred space for you, but fortune meets opportunity. So there's going to be some powerful changes here. And we had the Wheel of Fortune card coming out as well. Then bottom of the deck with eternal love, we have the Witch, the earthly weaver between the worlds. So some of you watching this, you know, perhaps you have the ability of mediumship. Okay, that could be something that's coming through here for you, and this could be very powerful today, right? But with this energy, and again, that comes out under eternal love, like, wow, is there so much love and support here? But also your connection. Again, it comes back to your connection, and underneath that is the love and legacy of our DNA. You know, it speaks so much to what is meant to be will be, you know, ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. So connect with your ancestors here. So that, I mean, and your magic. Look at this alchemy with the Witch card. And some of you are going to be discovering new talents, new skills, new abilities. They could start to awaken now. Okay. But keep your ears open, okay, for opportunities, because this change is coming in. There could be some, use your discernment always, but there could really be some incredible opportunities to change your life coming in here. Some of you, it could be traveling, it could be moving, it could be new career. It could be elevating to a higher platform, okay? There's a lot with that. DNA upgrades, okay? And we had that energy of grounding coming through being important for you, air signs. So a really easy way that you can ground, even shift your frequency to a higher frequency, is go sit by a tree with your back to a tree and just connect in with that. To me, I always feel like a wise, like grandmother, grandfather sort of energy. But just connect in and just breathe and just be present. And that's a way that, you know, I just feel like your ancestors want to reach out to you, want you to notice them, want you to hear them. And again, your clairability is becoming more heightened here. Spending time in nature as well, you know, can be helpful with these changes and shifts, whether, again, you're feeling everything that's happening on the world and you're feeling it on an energetic level, or you're searching for an answer, you're searching for some clarity, you know, to clear your mind, to just go out in nature, you know, in a place that you feel safe, where you can just sit, relax, meditate, connect, even just breathe, just observe, you know, because this energy is very exciting and it's creating this momentum in your life and bringing in some pretty amazing opportunities. So that is what I have for you, air signs. Thank you, those that have joined me live. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very happy, beautiful Halloween. And those of you that are joining me later watching this, you know, I hope that you got some inspiration out of this, that this message or these messages honored you in your journey, brought you some value. If they did, please give this video a like. Overall, change is here. It's positive. It's happy. So if you're in the thick of all the change right now and you're like, what's going on? You know, sometimes it can feel a little chaotic. Just pull your energy back to you, call your energy back to you, go out in nature, get centered and grounded, connect with your ancestors, okay? Connect with yourself about what makes you happy, the direction that you want to move in, okay? And enjoy these new frequencies that are coming in, okay? Thank you again. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.